The sun is setting, casting a warm orange glow into the living room. Look, our little puppy is waking up from a nap, stretching his tiny legs. He yawns a big, wide yawn. What a sleepy puppy. He blinks his eyes and looks around the room. Everything is getting a little darker, and long shadows are starting to stretch across the floor. The puppy tilts his head, curious about these dark shapes. He spots his own shadow on the floor and gives a little hop. His shadow hops too. This looks like fun. He wiggles his tail, and his shadow tail wiggles right back at him. A thought bubble pops up above his head. It shows a picture of his shadow waving hello. The puppy thinks his shadow wants to play. He pounces forward, trying to catch the dark shape on the ground. But every time he pounces, the shadow moves away just as fast. He tries to sneak up on it, tiptoeing slowly, but his shadow tiptoes too. He can't seem to catch it. He lets out a little playful bark, as if to say, "You're too fast for me." Now the puppy looks up and sees a big, tall shadow on the wall. It's the shadow of the tall floor lamp. He walks over to it, sniffing cautiously. The shadow is so big. He stands on his back legs and puts his front paws on the wall, right next to the lamp's shadow. A new thought bubble appears. This time, it shows the puppy imagining the shadow is a big, friendly tree he can climb. He tries to scramble up the wall, his little paws pattering against the surface, but he just slides back down with a soft thump. Silly puppy, you can't climb a shadow. He gives up on the lamp shadow and trots over to the wall where the last bit of sunlight is coming through the window. He sees his own shadow again, this time on the wall. It's much clearer now. He sits down and watches it. He lifts a paw, and the shadow paw lifts too. He wiggles his ears, and the shadow ears wiggle back. This is fascinating. A little girl walks into the room. "What are you doing, silly puppy?" she asks, giggling. She sees him staring at the wall. "Oh, you found the shadows." She sits down on the floor next to him. The puppy looks at her, then back at the wall. Now there are two shadows, his small one and her much bigger one. He wags his tail excitedly. The girl decides to join the game. She puts her hands together in front of the light, making a shape on the wall. "Look," she says. She moves her thumbs and fingers, and the shadow looks just like a butterfly flapping its wings. The puppy's eyes go wide. A thought bubble shows him chasing the shadow butterfly through a field of flowers. He gets excited and jumps at the wall, trying to catch the fluttering shape. Boing, boing, boing. He's bouncing like a little fuzzy ball. The girl laughs and changes the shape. Now her hands make a bird. The shadow bird flies across the wall. The puppy chases after it, his little tail wagging a mile a minute. He runs back and forth, barking happily. He loves this new game. Then, the girl makes a new shadow puppet. This one looks like a dog. It has floppy ears and a long nose, just like him. The puppy stops and stares. He tilts his head. A thought bubble appears, showing him and the shadow dog sharing a big bowl of puppy food. He thinks he's made a new friend. He wags his tail and gives a friendly little woof to the shadow dog on the wall. The girl wiggles her fingers, making the shadow dog wag its tail back. The puppy gets so excited he starts doing happy little circles on the rug. Next, the girl makes a shadow that looks like a cat. The puppy freezes. His fur stands up just a little bit. He lets out a tiny, playful growl. A thought bubble shows him playfully chasing a real cat up a tree. He crouches down, ready to pounce on the shadow cat. The girl moves her hand, and the shadow cat scurries across the wall. The puppy takes off after it, running full speed. He leaps into the air but lands softly on a cushion, a little surprised that the cat disappeared. The girl is laughing so hard. "You're so funny," she tells him, giving him a gentle pat on the head. She decides to show him one more trick. She stands up and makes her own shadow really big by standing closer to the light. The shadow looks like a friendly giant. The puppy looks up at the giant shadow on the wall, his ears perked. He's not scared at all. A thought bubble pops up, showing him getting a big, gentle hug from the giant shadow. He runs over to the girl's feet and looks up at her, then back at her giant shadow, wagging his tail. He understands now. The shadows are just part of the fun. The girl picks him up and gives him a real hug. "You're the best shadow hunter ever," she whispers. The puppy licks her chin happily. The sun has finally set, and the room is getting dark. The shadows are all gone now, but it doesn't matter. The puppy is tired but so happy. He snuggles into the girl's arms, already dreaming about his next adventure. What a fun game that was. Thank you for watching Puppy Jokes Club. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more funny puppy adventures. See you next time.